Well, before we go tonight, let's get to some of your feedback on our big story last night, looking at the latest numbers from Oregon's Death with Dignity Act, otherwise known as medical aid in dying for terminally ill patients. Last night, we showed you how the rigorous process works right now and how a bill in Salem could adjust some of the current requirements. Senate Bill 1003 is now awaiting action in the Senate Rules Committee. You can watch last night's segment anytime on the KGW YouTube page, but we asked for your thoughts on the Death with Dignity program as a whole, which Oregon pioneered in the late 1990s. And much of your feedback was positive, like this email from Judy. She wrote, "Each of us have our own journeys in this life and should be able to make our own choices. We're humane to animals when they're suffering. Why shouldn't we be able to do the same for ourselves? We all have so much to learn in this world. We should be able to exit this world with dignity, if that's one's choice." Now, a number of you wrote to us with your experiences with the program. An anonymous viewer said, "Several years ago, I had a brother-in-law who chose to end his life using this process. A once vibrantly active man was now totally housebound. He did not like the stress and additional work his debilitation placed on his wife. She agreed with his decision and was with him for every step on the path. She told me he died with a smile on his face." Well, opponents of the new bill and the program in general, like the group Oregon Right to Life, worry about the spike in the number of deadly prescriptions written under the program, while the number of deaths doesn't match up. They worry about the meds just sitting around somewhere. A viewer who told us his mother used the program a couple of years ago says that's just not how it works.
It was quite a peaceful procedure, and the whole family gathered around her. She really knew what she wanted to do on the day that she took the medication. The medication has to be mixed together with 3 different chemicals. It's not something you can take accidentally. And I do remember it was quite cumbersome for my mother to find the second doctor and to jump through all the hoops. I think there's plenty of guidelines in place already. And shortening that 15-day period to 7 days, I think, just makes it easier for someone who might be frustrated and is ready to make their final decision.
And we really want to thank everyone who wrote in or called us with your experiences, because it helps us all better understand the topic or even see it in a new way.